Now, here's how simple this is to do at home. What you're going to do is put your charcoal on the grill, start it up using the instructions and the starter that comes with it. Once your grill gets up to about 500 degrees, which this one is right now, what you're going to do is close this down a little bit, okay? We're going to close this down to 1, and I've got it set down here on a 3, okay? That's going to keep your grill right around that 350 to 400 degree level. Perfect. Now, you're going to take your cedar plank, and you can get these in any grocery store now. I mean, this is a fantastic way. If you haven't tried this before, it's an amazing way to do your grilling. Now, what you're going to do is, I'm going to run inside here and grab this salmon because I didn't want it sitting out here. You're going to take your salmon fillet, and before you put this on this piece of cedar, soak this in water for about 20 minutes at least, sometimes even more than that. You can leave it in water overnight if you want. But what you're going to do is place that cedar plank on the grill, close it back down. Once that cedar starts smoking and it starts turning black, that's when you're going to add your salmon. So what I do with my salmon is, and again, this is such a simple recipe. Let me grab this. I didn't want this to melt either. This is my special mixture. And like I said, this is the simplest recipe for salmon, but it's unbelievably good. I take cracked pepper, 1 tablespoon of cracked pepper to 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and then I'm going to spoon this on the salmon fillet, and very, very heavy, okay? Put it on there good, thick, a nice even coat all the way around, skin side down, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to take this salmon fillet now, let me open up the grill, you're going to place this right on that cedar plank and just let that cedar and that Kamado grill do the work for you. So you place that right on the middle of the plank and it's going to start cooking. Now, the asparagus doesn't take as much time. You can also find these little grilling wraps, okay? These are cedar grilling wraps. They're super, super thin, okay? Soak this in water as well, and I've got one pre-soaked right here. What you're going to do, and I'm going to grab our little basting brush that comes in our accessory set. This is fantastic for basting anything on the grill, but you'll love this in your kitchen too. I'm just going to take some olive oil, a little bit of olive oil, and what happens with the silicone is it grabs whatever sauce that you have. So if this is barbecue sauce, or maybe it's the olive oil like this, it holds it in those bristles because of the silicone, and they're super, super easy to clean out too. You're going to love this. Now what you're going to do, I'm going to grab my tongs here, you're going to place your asparagus right in the center of this wrap. And the cedar wrap, what this does is it's going to lock in all of the natural flavors of that asparagus while adding that little kiss of cedar smoke and flavor. So what you're going to do is wrap this, okay, and then take a little piece of that natural string and tie it off. It's so simple. Now you can add, if you want, you can add some bacon to this, wrap it in bacon. You can also do, if you want to put some lemon slices on there, that adds some nice flavor as well. Now I'm going to snip off the extra string here. And so simple. Now you can take this right to your grill, place it right next to the salmon, and you've got cedar planked salmon and cedar wrapped asparagus all set, ready to go. And I'm even going to put a couple of slices, or take a couple of halves of lemon, place it on the grill like this. That's how simple this is, okay? The taste is absolutely phenomenal. The reason you get the flavor is the more you cook in a ceramic grill like this, okay? Our Lifesmart grills are made, you'll notice when I lift this up, in fact, I'm going to leave that closed, I'll go back to this one. We'll lift this up. You can see it's a full 1 inch of ceramic. On the inside where the flavor chamber, I call it, it's like a pot that holds all of your charcoal. That is about 3/4 of an inch. and the lid and everything is all the same thickness. So even if you're grilling in the wintertime, when it's not so easy to grill outside, this is a fantastic way to do it because it holds the heat inside. This type of cooking, you can literally keep one of these grills hot for hours and hours and hours to do an all afternoon cookout. If you want to do your burgers and the dogs, maybe it's your steak, maybe you're doing some want to do a slow smoked pork shoulder or pork butt for your pulled pork. It's amazing because it holds that heat so much longer. And again,